thinking that last show, but I told you, see, now, this guy said a lot of things, in his video. What's his name again? Oye Mike. Is it Oye Mike? Yes. And I'm going to think wider than what he's talking about. He talked about he's been in this country for many years, and people who came in 2 years, they've have their driving license, they're driving. He doesn't drive, but
wow, to them my DSC. And that day UK 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 13, Wamoto Bao Leshe Shema call me. What to them my DSC, big man like me. Driver's license, over buy me. Mo wà nínú G-Wagon lánàá làwọn èèyàn sọ pé congratulations ó fit ẹlẹ́dàá mi ṣùgbọ́n mi ò ní driver's license mi ò dẹ̀ lè wa mọ́tò illegally kí ló ń play tó bá pé wọ́n mọ̀wé mi náà mọ̀wé díẹ̀ náà kí wá ló dé tí mo ṣe driver's license lẹ́ẹ̀mejì tí mo.
Found out that people that are new, they are already driving and all that. I personally, I started driving like a year because driving is one of my hobbies. I love driving, understand? So it's something, but there are some people, they don't like to drive. I have a friend, he's been there for a year. He will prefer you to drive him all around the whole place. He has a car, but he doesn't drive it. He has a light, he lets his wife drive it. Some people don't have that affinity for driving. They prefer to take a public transport or somebody else takes them in the car. They are like a passenger. I think he's comparing himself a lot. Somebody that came 2 years ago, a year ago, and is doing better than you, that you've been there for a longer time. It's different. Life, fate, whatever happens to people, luck, whatever you want to call it, it happens to a lot of people, especially in diaspora. Someone's journey can be completed in 1 year. They've not achieved everything, but they're achieving most things they want to achieve in a year or 2 years. It depends on, their family, who they came with, or whatever information they've got, or whatever it is. It depends. And some other people, 15, 20 years, they're still not where they want to be. It's not that they're not trying their best, but they're not there yet. I think a lot of us, especially we Nigerians, when we get to diaspora, we start to compare people with ourselves with other people. Somebody that has been there for 20 years is driving a very nice car, he lives in a big house, blah blah blah. You came a year ago, you want to be in that position. You've not even built, you've not like taken your time to look at, gone through the system. There's a system. You can't just jump to the top, except you are doing wrongs or you are a fraudulent person, which you will be caught, because things are tight now. You can't continue doing all those, because they're really, really strict on it nowadays. Everybody needs to take their time. And another thing I want to say is this here. Most of these people that came newly, the JAPARIans, they call themselves and all that, a lot of them have a lot of information before they came. They even came with a lot of money. Unlike people that used to come like back in the day, people coming on lorries, trailers, through the desert and all. Which money will that person come with? He just came into the country and he's trying to build his life from the scratch. These Japarians, they came with loads of money, millions of naira, and they convert it to pounds. They have a lot of money. Some of them are even buying houses with the money they came with from Nigeria, because they have a lot of information. The information they had is a lot more than the information you had back in the day. People that came in 2008, 2008, 2009, 2010, downwards, you can't compare yourself with them. They came loaded with cash. Some of them are even sending money to do projects back home with the money they are in. Some of them, I know a guy who came here, he spent a year in the UK, he didn't like the UK, he went to Canada straight away. Where was getting that money from? Because they came planned. They came with a lot of money, unlike people that came back in the day. They didn't come with a lot of money. They came with less information. Who would give you that information now? The social media is giving them a lot of information. All these content creators, bloggers, the likes of, what's this guy name? Adewale, they are giving people information daily on life in diaspora. Are they reality? All those guys, they are helping these guys out. So, you can't compare yourself. Your man should not compare himself with them, because they have more information. They came with more cash. You understand? So the journey for someone is different in diaspora. Someone who came here in a year can be doing loads. No, they are even buying houses. People that came here came in a year. You that you've been here for a long time, you know, say, how did he buy? He just came. He came with cash. Come on, man. So let's take our time on this issue of comparison, like what Mike was doing. I know he was doing the skit and people were laughing and all that about, but I'm looking at it from another angle. Anyway, thinking a lot show. But I do you see? Cheers.